हेलो। अभी मैं हूँ गीज़ा में, यानी इजिप्ट। और सबसे अच्छी बात यही है कि होटल रूम के बालकनी से निकलते ही मेरे सामने मशहूर पिरामिड्स दिख रहे हैं। दिखाता हूँ, चलिए आपको। एक तीन पिरामिड साफ साफ दिख रहा है और एक और बकेट लिस्ट आइटम आज चेक ऑफ हो गया। राइट, तो अभी हम लोग पिरामिड देखने आए हैं और सबसे पहले हम लोग दिखाएंगे दाशुर पिरामिड। तो इसके साथ जो हमारे टूर गाइड हैं जो पीछे खड़े हैं, उन्होंने बहुत अच्छे तरीके से इसका डिस्क्रिप्शन और जो भी इसका हिस्ट्री के बारे में बताया है, जो मैं वीडियो के साथ ही आपको दिखाऊंगा। बट अगर मैं यहाँ पे देखूँ पीछे की तरफ, ये दाशुर पिरामिड, एंड अगर मैं सामने दिखाऊँ जो मेरे इस तरफ के पीछे हैं, अगर तो ये है द रेड पिरामिड। ऑलराइट,
My name is Muhammad. I'm the tour guide here in Egypt. So to be a tour guide here in Egypt, we have to study for 4 years and then get a bachelor degree in tourism guidance. First of all, we're going to start here with the pyramid of Senefru. So Senefru was the king from the 4th dynasty who built this pyramid. Dates back to 2600 BC. This was not the first one that he tried to build. He built another one in a place called Maidum. We are now here in a location called Dashur. So in Dashur we have here the pyramid of Dashur. It's called the Bint Pyramid. This was the second pyramid was built with him, with his name, meant to be his tomb. But this is here one while they were building it, the worker made a mistake or something happens here. Unconditionally, it was about to collapse. That's why they had to readjust the angle here from 53 to 43 degree. That's what prevented it from not collapsing. But he had to build a place for his tomb. He had to protect his mummy. So that's why he ordered the workers to finish the pyramid here and start building another one to the left side here, which is called the Red Pyramid. That's the first true pyramid ever in Egypt. That's the third biggest pyramid in Egypt. That's one used to call the Red Pyramid due to the stone. So the stone used to look like the red color. So this is here the only pyramid in Egypt that still has the covering largely intact. For unknown reason, probably this is one. Quality of the stone was better than the other pyramids. Due to that reason, that's why it used to be largely intact like this with the covering, giving us an idea about all the pyramids, how they used to all look like. So the plan here of the pyramids changed multiple times. So due to that reason, we have more than 2 rooms inside, meant to be for the burials of the king, but he will never be buried here. We didn't find his mummy, none of his treasure in any of the pyramids. Probably he was buried in another tomb, but we didn't find that either.
cool.
क्या दाशुर पिरामिड के अंदर जाना चाहिए? बिल्कुल जाइए, अगर आपके घुटने बिल्कुल ठीक हो। अदरवाइज इट इज टू डीप एंड टू स्टीप।
This is the first one. Is that another one at the corner?
Which one?
At the corner?
No, nothing.
That's nothing, right?
Ah, that's not.
This is the red pyramid.
And then the Step Pyramid at the farthest point.
Okay, and at the farthest point, I can see too. So there's the Step Pyramid. Okay, and this area is, we do not have anything here.
No, nothing.
Okay.
And that's here where we came from. Where the Greenlands, where the city used to be, the city of Memphis used to be down there.
This is where the city of Memphis used to be. Okay.
The land of the living.
Oh, wow.
We're now here at the land of the dead.
So we are in the land of the dead. अभी मैं चढ़ने वाला हूँ रेड पिरामिड। तो यहाँ से हो जाता है स्टेप शुरू। तो मैं अगर थोड़ा सा पीछे दिखा दूँ, मेरे पीछे है पिरामिड और उसके ऊपर पता नहीं कितने स्टेप्स हैं। चलिए शुरू करते हैं। तो सबसे ऊपर ये एंट्रेंस है जहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोग खड़े हैं। और मैं इसी रास्ते से धीरे धीरे ऊपर चढ़ने वाला हूँ।
Last built king in Egypt. In 1821 they discovered this statue. Both the feet are missing.
Both the feet are missing. 1821 में आविष्कार हुआ था रैमसेस द ग्रेट। इनके दोनों ही पैर नहीं हैं।
When we go, I will see. This is here where they discovered the statue. Dates back 1821. We found Ramses II where the both feet are missing, and then they decided to build around a museum to be the reason of why we have this open air museum in the city of Memphis. Everything that they have discovered in the temples, spheres, they brought it to here. All of these are statues brought from the temple of Memphis, which were the creator of the temple. All of it had the name of the king. On the left side here, you'll be able to see this is the side of the statue. You can easily see his face and his shoulder and all of the muscles in here. When we go up, we're going to see more. This is here his name. So the king used to have two names. First one used to be given to him by his father. The second name used to be given to him by himself as the king of Upper and Lower Egypt. When we go up, we will be able to read it.
All right.
Because it's not very clear from here.
Awesome.
So now you can easily see the king, especially his facial features, looks like he's sleeping. He's not there. You can see between his both legs his son while he's breathing his father. He was also the chief of priests inside his temple, the temple of Khufu. You can easily see the muscles of his body, the shoulders, the biceps, the triceps, and his face. His facial features are beautiful. And all around him you can see his name. The two names that used to be given to him, and the birth name and a coronation name. So the one on his seal here in his hand, that's called Djoser Ra, Step and Ra, the power of the justice of Goddess Ra, that's chosen by God Ra. That's the name that he made for himself, and the king of Upper and Lower Egypt, when he became a king. So all of here are old views from the temples. So the temples, all of them, when it used to be built, it's not only one king who built the temple. Every king used to come, they used to add and restore what was made before. So that's why we have a lot of monuments dates back to that. That's why we have the great king, Ramses II, as the last king who added and largely reconstruct at the old temple. That's here a sphinx made for a lady.
Oh, so that's okay. So that's Ramses II with the legs.
Exactly.
Okay.
So this is here used to be a statue for his daughter called Marie Camon. And that's here a statue for him sitting middle with two goddesses, Hathor and Sekhmet.
Okay.
The two daughters of the sun god Ra.
Oh.
And that's a statue for him. This is an Orius from his temple. His name is written all over the pieces here. And we have two pedestals for two columns. So those two pieces made to be as a column.
Got it.
So imagine how big the column used to look like.
It was huge.
It used to have the columns at the entrance of the temple. And then we have this statue. And the other two statues have seen. One laying on his back, and then the second one used to be standing in front of the entrance.
Okay. Wow.
as the last critic. That's a statue of Khufu. Head is missing.
Head is missing, yes.
So as you can see, this is the old sunken relief I left description. That's here has the two names of the king. So the shape like this, this is called cartouche. So the cartouche is only used to have the name of the king. Only kings who are allowed to put their names inside it. None of the common people can do this. That's why we have two names for the same king. Ramses the second. One from the humans. This is our all rock cut tombs in the bedroom.
They won't allow us to enter there as of now, right?
Just tell, like this is like a mission exhibition. No one is visiting.
Okay. So this is the latest
They have
discovery.
discovered.
Okay.
So in front of us, this is here a pyramid of Shepseskaf from the 5th dynasty, and the one that's the first one here in this area, the Step Pyramid of Djoser or the Djoser or the divine body. That's the first man-made construction in the history of mankind. It dates back to 2700 BC. It was not only the pyramid, it was also the part of that temple that used to be surrounding and it's related to something called the Hapsid, which is the election of ancient times. This is here the best part of the walls that still exist, the only entrance to the east. The complex itself used to be made. None of the common people are allowed to get inside. There are the priests who are allowed to get inside. The location itself here in Saqqara, there is a total of 11 pyramids. This is the first and the most impressive one here in the area. So as we can see, this is here used to be the pyramid in the middle, and then surrounding by an enclosure wall. Looks like a false doors, but this is here the only entrance, the one we are standing in front. This is the best part. That's still in a very good condition, leading us to the open courtyard where there are two D shapes, and this is here where it's called the Hapsid Court, where they used to have what's called the Hapsid Festival. So the Hapsid Festival used to be part. The king used to, every 30 years or every 20 years or whenever the people lost their trust in their king, the king has to come here, go all the way. So here where you're going the entrance, the king used to hold the offerings, go all the way through the colonnade court here. There's niches where they used to have statues for the gods, the local gods. So the king is holding the offerings, go all the way to satisfying the gods until he reached here to the open courtyard. And then from the open courtyard, he had to go inside here. So they used to have in Upper and Lower Egypt two different crowns, white crown and red crown. Once the king wearing the white, and here he's chasing a bull, 7 laps. So the 7 laps, once with the red crown, once with the red crown, showing his ability, his strength, his power to rule for another 30 years or another 10 years. It depends on how long he will live.
They are really smooth.
You can see the stone on very, looks like a mirror. You will be able to see a reflection. How did they name this? This is how the stone looks like originally. But they found a way to polish it. To be like this, very smooth and reflecting the light.
Wow.
That's the perfection of ancient Egypt. And up there you will see like that. Ceiling used to be like the drum of the palm trees. Where they used to have statues for the gods, local and major gods in ancient Egypt, and the king is satisfying them by holding the offering all the way. And then the priest takes the offering.
So what were each of these little stations for?
Two columns.
Okay. Oh, these are the restored columns at the left.
The only two columns that there is
Okay.
to show us how they used to look like.
Uh-huh.
Real high. And
Okay, 15, okay. No, 15, no. $15.
No, thank you.
Tell me about this place.
So this is here the colonnade court where they used to have. The king used to come from the entrance. Those are the only two columns that they restored to show us the real height and the ceiling, how it used to look like. Those are the best thing that they made here in this place, because this is here where we are standing here. This is where they used to have statues for the gods, local and major gods, and the king has to satisfy them all the way until he go to the open courtyard and can renew his reign to rule for 30 and 20 years more until he died.
Wow. Just to give you a glimpse of the restored pillar one more time. This is how it looks like. Walk in, you're like, oh, this is kind of tight. And then on the way back, you're like, whoa, this is massive. इसके सिर में लगते लगते 2 बार लग चुकी है. This is very difficult to climb inside the pyramid. Inside the pyramid. Thank you. Thank you. पिरामिड के अंदर ऐसा एक कमरा है, एकदम स्क्वायर. अमेजिंग. पता नहीं कैसे बनाया इन्होंने, बट आई एम स्वेटिंग लाइक एनीथिंग. बिल्कुल भी हवा नहीं है. You're almost there. पिरामिड के अंदर बहुत ज़्यादा गर्म है. This is the Great Pyramid 1. This is the Queen's Pyramid. The other one.
Thank you.